Hello and welcome back to Investing for Generations, your channel for high quality stock research for long-term value investors. And today I want to celebrate with you the first birthday of my North American portfolio, about which I'm talking here on this channel. And I started this portfolio on the 2nd of December 2019, and so it had birthday in the last week. And it's really time to celebrate because in this 1 year, I had a performance with this portfolio of over 40%, which is an outperformance to the S&P 500 over the same time span of over 22%. And that's amazing. That's incredible. And in this video here, I just want to talk a little bit about how it started, how it's currently, and what to expect next. On the 2nd of December 2019, I bought into these 7 companies. Some of them are still in my portfolio, some I sold already, but this is how I started. At the 2nd of December, the S&P 500 was around 3,100 points and was on a very high level overall. And so there wasn't a lot of good opportunities to buy in. And so I was very, very patient and just took the time to make a lot of research on companies and just wait for good chances and do my homework. I did a lot of stock research, a lot of research in companies. I go through a lot of numbers, a lot of business reports, and build a watch list for myself for a moment where we maybe have a kind of a crash or correction to buy in. And a lot of the results of these researches you find on my playlist on my channel. Here I have deeper analysis of every company in my current portfolio, and so you can learn what I think about this company, how I analyze them, what's the intrinsic value for me, and when and why I bought in. So feel free to check this out. And this was, of course, the first goal, just to find great companies. And then with the pandemic situation and the March crash, the time was come to just buy into the market, because there was a time a lot of great companies was on discount, and some of them crash for a reason, other just crash with the market, and this was a time just to buy into it. And so my portfolio got bigger and bigger, and at the end of May 2020, you can see this here, at the end of May 2020, my portfolio looked like that. And this is almost the same companies I have now in my portfolio. There wasn't a lot of change. And so I just put a lot of money in. And at this point, I was like 90% invested. And then from there, from end of March, it just went up to now almost 3,700 points in the S&P 500. This is a crazy thing if you look at the real economy, but this is another story, and I also talked in other videos about that. But this is how it goes, and so of course my portfolio gained a lot to now currently over 40% performance over the last year. And so my current portfolio just look like this. And you see there are really high performer with Caterpillar, even Air Canada, and Facebook, Legend & Plaid, Chevron, and so on. And as I said, you find a deeper analysis of all of these companies on my channel. Feel free to check this out, and if you find any value of that, just feel free to subscribe to my channel and join me on my road to financial freedom. And the pie of my portfolio just look like this. Yeah, I have a lot of positions, and I talked in other videos about this, that I think overall it's maybe too many positions. When I look at every company in my portfolio, I'm very happy with all of them. And also because now we are again at very high levels in the stock market. I didn't bought for a while, or at least just very small positions, and or add just small positions to my current positions in my portfolio. And so also my cash is now at 18.58%, and it grow. And so this is where we are now. All of that just with not a lot of movement in my portfolio. There are just 5 stocks I sold over this span. This is Adobe, FactSet, a part of my Facebook shares, Medtronic and Autodesk. And you also find videos why I sold these chairs just lately, Medtronic and Autodesk. And so all of this is very transparent for you, and it will be also in the future, so you can see what I do in my portfolio. And with this insight to my portfolio and my moves, I think I'm one of the few YouTubers who give you insight to his real money portfolio. And also, of course, over the year, there came some dividends in. Just lately, in the last week, Intel, Pfizer, and Wells Fargo paid their dividends. And overall, so far in 2020, there came $981 as a cash flow to my account in form of dividends. And of course, this will hopefully grow with a compound effect over time. And so there will also be like a cash flow stream. My portfolio is not a dividend portfolio only. This is one point when I look at the company, if they pay a dividend, a safe dividend, and of course this is nice, but this is not the key point. But I take it, of course. And so I'm happy about all these dividends too. And so as I started, overall, the portfolio had a performance of over 40% so far, which is a really, really big outperformance to the S&P 500. And all of that almost without tech stocks, without the very hyped EV stocks or anything of these hyped sectors. It's almost all in the old economy, as I want to call it. And so I'm even more happy and a little bit of proud also of this performance. And we will see how this will work out. Of course, not every year will be 40% performance. Um, but so far, so good. And so it's a little bit a reason to celebrate because I never thought I can have this outperformance when I started in the December 2019. And also I'm very happy because I also started 2020 this channel, and I also want to say thank you to my now over 560 subscribers, and I hope it will be just more um, who will follow me. This is really fun to make these videos and even also make me a better investor, because when I talk here on YouTube about my investments, of course, I even take care a little bit more about it. But of course, also remind yourself, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a random guy from Germany who talk about stocks and like to talk about stocks, and hopefully is a little bit successful and can give you some value with these videos and some ideas at least. But please don't copy me. Everybody have to find his own way, of course. And so it's just more for me, and also of course to give you an idea and also to discuss with you what do you think about my moves or overall. So feel free and also use the comment section so we can discuss the one or the other topic. And of course, the question is what's next? I will just go my way, and this is a way of value investing. And so for me, it's very, very important to find good and great companies to a price under the intrinsic value with a hopefully very big margin of safety. That's the goal. And so, of course, I still look at my current portfolio and look what is the intrinsic value of all of these companies, and when it's time to add or even sell because the price went too much over the intrinsic value. And so, of course, I keep that in mind and check this. And then on the other side, of course, I have to be very patient and wait just for good chances. Because as Warren Buffett said, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Be patient is key, and just invest when you find good chances and when you find good and great companies under their intrinsic value. And so I will go on and make more research. Lately, I hadn't so much time to research companies. I hopefully this will be a little bit more in the future. Just to be prepared, I already have a watch list with around 10 companies, but all of them are just way overvalued right now. You also find videos about that on my channel, but I want to look into more companies and maybe find the one or the other good opportunity. This is what's next for me and also for on this channel then. The other thing is I want to be transparent with the things I do. I know a lot of YouTubers just talking about their winners, and it looked like every stock is a winner in their portfolio, but they it's very unlikely somebody give you a real insight to his real money portfolio, and I want to be one of the few guys who do this because I think this is fair. And if you like this, just subscribe to my channel and follow me, and you can see how will I do in the future. And so I will give you a weekly update on my portfolio, and I hope you enjoy this. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on my road to financial freedom. And if you really liked the video, give me a big thumbs up, ring the notification bell to never miss another video, and then we will see the next time with the analysis of another stock. See you then. Take care. Bye bye.